everybody! So, oh my gosh, it's been almost a year since I posted anything on my channel, and I am so sorry about the hold up, I guess, or the disappearing act is another way of putting it. Basically, this last year has been a bit of a roller coaster for me. I got really sick, had some personal stuff happen, and time-wise, I've just been all over the place. But now I am very excited to be back, and I have something totally new to show and share with you guys, and I'm so excited. So let's dive right in. So what I wanted to share with you all today is my bullet journal. So I have fallen down the bullet journal rabbit hole, and I am really loving it. So I'm loving the freedom of it. I'm loving the ability to express myself. I think it's really great. It does take a little bit more time than other methods of planning, at least for me, but I'm still really liking it. So what I want to show you is my newest setup, because I did have a bullet journal that was a bit all over the place, and I kind of just wanted to start from scratch, start fresh, leading into August, because August is my birthday month. So I thought it was a good kind of place to start from the beginning, to start a whole bullet journal from scratch. So I want to show you this initial setup, and then I'm planning on also showing you what it looks like towards the end of August, so you can see how I've settled into it. Okay, so let's dive straight in. So first, open it up, there is a contents page. So I'm not currently using that just yet. And on this first page here, I have just put my word of the year, which I've chosen for it to be bloom. For me, that just kind of is an expression of me wanting to grow a bit more into who I am, just let myself flourish and just let myself be who I am. And so I'm really excited for that word. I'm planning on throughout the year drawing flowers on over this page, but I kind of want to do it as I feel like events happen that are meaningful to me. So I'll see this page get filled in throughout the next 12 months. Next, I have my future log. So for those of you who bullet journal, you'd be familiar with this. For those of you who don't, future log is just basically a hub for all future events. So I'll just be able to jot down things that are coming up and refer back to these 2 pages on each side when I'm planning my events. So that's one of the best things about bullet journals, is because you kind of don't have everything drawn up. This is where you put things so you don't forget it. So I've got that one there. I have also done a bookshelf page. So as you can see, it's kind of plain right now. I do want to color in the bookshelf itself. So if you have a recommendation for a color, please comment it down below. I tried brown, but when I tested that, it looks kind of boring. So I'm thinking maybe a purple. But like I said, comment it down below, because I'd love to see like what you reckon I should color this in. I didn't want to fill it up yet with books. I'm going to wait and see what I read. But by the end of the 12 months, this is going to be filled up with books. I'm going to write the titles of what I've read just kind of on the book spines. So it's going to look really cool. Next, I have got my movies to watch. So I'm planning on looking at what is coming out in the next 12 months. I'm going to list it here so that I do not miss any movies that are coming out, because I always miss movies when they're coming out and I don't want to do that. And then I've decided that I want to watch all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and TV shows in chronological order. I don't know why I decided to do this, but I did. So this is my list that I have made. I will link down below where I got this list from. I actually ran out of space. So the list that I copied it off had 3 phases, phase 1, 2, and 3. I was only able to fit phase 1 and 2 on here in terms of the way that they broke down the movies. So I'm going to have to put phase 3 on a different spread later on in the bullet journal. Not sure where yet, but I'll figure that out. But I'm still really happy with how it turned out. And in terms of where these stickers are from, so these little ones here are Fox and Cactus. This is a Lime and Mortar sticker, I believe. I got it a couple of years ago, so I'm not really sure if she'll still have it. And I think this is Fox and Cactus as well, so yeah, I'm not sure about that one. And then next I have got my weight loss tracker. This was a pain to make. Like, I'll be honest, it was a pain to make. So basically how I'm planning on using it is I don't really want to be having goals of like say 5 kilos because I feel like that's really boring. So I'm going to have my starting weight and my goal weight, and then I'm going to break that down, and I might have a 5 kilo loss here or a 1 kilo loss there, and you know, break it up depending on the size of the bubble. And then as I lose 3 kilos, I'll color that in. And by breaking it up, it means sometimes I'll be like, yes, I get to color a bubble in because I've lost a kilo. And other times I know I'll have to work for it. So I just feel like it'll kind of give me that sense of achievement. I'm very excited to start using that this month. Then I have my last done list. So this is things like the last time I went to the dentist, the last time we changed our toothbrush heads, the last time we did a deep clean of the fridge, which usually is like every month or so, every couple of weeks, but we usually lose track of when we did it. So this just allows me to keep a track of how often I'm meant to do it, what it is, and when I last did it. And then I have a spare page here that I was going to put something here, and for the life of me I cannot remember what it was. And when I got up to actually doing it, I cannot remember what it was. So I'm going to put something here, another list or something, but I'll come back to it. I'm not super stressed about it. And now we're at the beginning of August. So I have gone through and tried to draw up pretty much all of August so that it's pre-done. I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to struggle if I'm having a busy weekend to try and draw up the week and then, you know, it not get done. So it's pretty much done. I wanted to draw up future months like September and October and everything as well, but I did find that drawing all of it up at once was very mentally exhausting for me. And I think that, you know, for some people they're able to. For me personally, I just found like it was a bit much. So I'm planning on just trying to get some of that drawn up throughout August. So I go into September, and then September will already be done, but I'll have all of August to work on it. So I'm kind of just trying to chunk it down. And I think the really good thing with the bullet journal is you kind of have the freedom to do it whichever way you want. So I'm excited for that. So my theme for August, this is my birthday month, is like a geeky theme. I wanted to do space, but I am waiting on some space stuff from Fox and Cactus. So I'm going to do September. The theme for September will be space. So for August, it's like a geeky theme. So I'm like super keen. So I started off, this is the kind of the welcome to August page. And throughout the month, I'm going to fill this up with stickers or drawings or everything that kind of fit my theme. Then I've got my August, kind of my dashboard. So this is my August calendar. So this will kind of get coloured in if I have events on, and then down here I'm going to actually elaborate on what those events are. I've got my monthly to-dos, so it's kind of just like an ultimate to-do list for August, so that I have a master to-do list that I can refer back to when I'm doing my weekly spreads. I have got my book club page. So I do have a book club that I attend every month, and it's really useful for me to be able to jot down things that I liked in the book and things that I noticed. So I have a page just for that, and I'm planning on filling this out throughout the month. I have my August playlist. I'm super keen for this. This is the first time I've done one, and it's just going to be the top 10 songs that I really loved this month, and I'll get to fill this out at the end of the month. Or like during the month as well, if there's a particular song that I'm like, yeah, no, this has got to make it onto the playlist. So then we've got my very first week of August. So it's not really a superhero theme, it's kind of Marvel DC theme. So there's Marvel and DC on here. I kept it simple. I've just sort of drawn up the spread. I've added in my stickers for my theme. I've added a quote, but I've left the rest blank so that I can fill it out as I start using the spread. So for me, setting up August was mostly making sure everything was drawn up. So that's this week. So then the next week after that, I've gone with a Pokemon theme because I'm a huge Pokemon fan. And for those of you who play Pokemon Go, you'll know that on the 11th and the 12th are the next lot of community days. So super keen for that. So I've kind of made this now. Again, I've kept it simple. Mostly as well because I don't know how these community days are going to work. So I kind of want to wait and see before I start sticking stickers everywhere and writing things in. But I'm really loving how it turned out with this washi. I'm loving the little Pikachu for the to-dos along with this sticker. So this sticker is actually from Mumsy and Bob. And honestly, it's one of my favourite stickers. So it says messy, bun, and getting stuff done. And I just find that really motivating, and I don't know, I really love it. So the week after that, I've gone with a Sailor Moon theme. I couldn't resist. I had all these really cute stickers and washi tape from Fox and Cactus, and I just really wanted to use it. So as you can see, the kind of layouts that I've done each week, they do kind of change. So I wanted to try this layout and just kind of give something else a go. And I'll probably put a to-do list here, but I'm gonna leave it blank until I get to this week so that I have more flexibility. Now, the week after this, the theme is games, but I actually haven't set it up. And the reason I'm doing this video, even though this is not set up, is because this is actually my birthday week. And the reason I'm waiting to set it up is because I've asked to have time off work. And I don't know yet if it's been approved. And if it has been approved, I don't know yet if I'm going to still have to work a shift or two. And whether I have to work will influence how big I want to make each day, because I'm doing like a Dutch door kind of system. I may even finish setting this up with a plan with me. If you guys are interested in seeing how I finish setting this up, comment below and I might do a plan with me while I set it up. But yeah, I'm going to wait to set it up until I find out my work roster, just because it's my birthday week, and yeah, I just want to make sure it's good. So after that, the theme is Harry Potter, and I actually adore how this spread turned out. Like, I found this owl washi and it just goes so perfectly with all of the little stickers. So I have stickers from a few different shops in here actually. So the main ones down here, these are all Fox and Cactus. So is this little one here. But the quote stickers are from Planner Nation AU. I will link all the stores I'm mentioning, I will link them down below. But yeah, so these ones are from there. I had to go, Friday's the last day of August, so Friday the 31st, I felt it was only fitting to do a Mischief Managed sticker. It just, I don't know, I just really love how this whole thing turned out. I've left this mostly blank down here as well because, like I said, I wanted flexibility once I get to this week, and having this here, I might do a little habits tracker. Don't really know. I haven't done habit trackers in general because I don't really use them. It's kind of bad. Like, I don't know. It's not a habit that I'm in the habit of using, I guess. But we'll see how I go. So finally, to end August, I have got my August favorites page. So basically at the end of August, I'll do things like my favorite movie, my favorite game, favorite place to eat, just all the things that I really loved and enjoyed in August. So this will get filled out. I'm just leaving it empty until the end of August, but I wanted to write this part in just so I knew this is what this page is for. And next to that, I have my August review page. So I find this really, really important with my bullet journaling because not everything works for me. As I just said, I don't use habit trackers. I kind of wish I did. I think that they're a great idea, but in general, I don't remember to use them. And that's kind of the same thing for other things. I try stuff and maybe it works and maybe it doesn't. So this page is the page where I can kind of brain dump down. So this is the stuff that didn't work this month. Maybe if I did try a habit tracker and again it didn't work, I'd put it here. This is ideas of new spreads or new things that I can try for next month. These are my favorite parts of my spreads. So for example, I love having this little door with my to-do list. So I might put that there as a favorite part because then I'll know that I want to do things like that in September. List to make is just a kind of a spot to brain dump things I want to write down. So I can add to this throughout August. I don't have to write this down at the end of August, but it could do things like a master cleaning list. I want to finish doing the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3 list. So all of that, I write this down, and these are lists that I can make after August has ended, but before I start September, or I can make after September's finished before I start November. So it's just sort of somewhere for me to write it down. And that's pretty much it for now. So I've sort of penciled in September, and that's all I've done. So what I'm going to do is I'll start using this, and I will start setting up September, or I'll start writing more lists in. And at the end of August, I will show you how it's progressing and how it's turned out. And if you want to see more updates every week, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. So I will link my Instagram down below, so you can go on Instagram and just follow me, and you'll be able to see pictures of it and everything else. And like I said, I'm happy to do a plan with me as well for that birthday week, so just comment down below if you're interested. And that's pretty much it for now. So thank you all so much for watching my first video back. I am super excited, and I will talk to you all later. Okay, bye.